Good morning, children. Continuing with the last topic in clauses, we will do adverb clause. Now, as you know, I've just showed you how to divide into main and subordinate clause. Noun clause also you have learned, and adjective clause also you have learned. Now we are going on to the next one, that is adverb clause. And adverb clause is a little similar to adjective clause, because in adjective clause your subordinate clause does the work of an adjective. Same way here, your subordinate clause does the work of an adverb. Now, what is the work of an adverb? An adverb tells you more about an action. That is a verb. Okay. So, how the action was done, when it was done, how often it was done, whether it was done or not done at all. Yes. So, that is what your adverb clause does. Okay. So, now just have a look at this adverb clause. An adverb clause is one that does the work of an adverb. Example: the mice will play when the cat is away. The clause. Now in this, let me see, you see your subordinator. What is your subordinator? When. So you know your subordinate clause starts from here. Now let's see the main clause. The mice will play. Yes, this is a perfect sentence, complete sentence. So it becomes a main clause and the rest of it is subordinate clause. Now how do you know what sort of a subordinate clause? If you see in your main clause there is the action play, right? There is the action play. Now, does this subordinate clause tell you more about the play? Yes, it tells you when the action will take place, when the cat is away. So, it's telling you more about this action, that is the verb, and so it's doing the work of an adverb. The clause when the cat is away shows when the mice will play, and so does the work of an adverb, and is therefore called an adverb clause. Now let's see some more examples. They fought as heroes do. If you see over here, your subordinator as. And your main clause, they fought. Yes, they fought, they sat, they ate, they ran. It's a complete sentence. Now you have the action fought in the main clause, right? So does it tell you how they fought? Yes, in what manner? As heroes do. So they fought is your main clause, and as heroes do, subordinate adverb clause. Next one, where is your subordinator? They can stay where they are. So where is your subordinator? What is the main clause? They can stay. Is it complete? Yes. So what is your action over here? Can stay. Okay. They can stay. So where can they stay? It tells you the place where they can stay. Correct? So it's telling you more about this action. So they can stay main clause, where they are subordinate adverb clause. Third one, he did as I told. So he did, if you see your subordinate clause, a subordinator is as. And what is your main clause? He did. But is he did complete? No. So can you add he did it? Yes. And it becomes complete. But in your answer, remember this it what I've given in the bracket is not to be written. So he did is your main clause. Now, in what manner did he do? As I told him. So he followed the instructions that I gave. So as I told is your subordinate adverb clause. Now if it rains, we shall stay home. Now if you look over here, if it rains, so your sentence starts with the subordinator. If. That means your main clause has to be somewhere at the back. Okay. So let's see. We shall stay home. Is it complete? Yes. We shall stay home. Complete. And what is your subordinator? If. So if it rains is your subordinate clause. So what is this? It is a condition. Yes, that if it rains, this is what is going to happen, or this is what we are going to do. So your main clause, we shall stay home, and if it rains, subordinate adverb clause. So we started when morning came. What is your subordinator? When. So what is your, let's see the main, have a look at the main clause. We started. So this is your action started. Does it tell you something? The time, the place? Yes, it tells you when it started. When morning came. So you started to move, or you started traveling when it became morning. So we started is a complete sentence. And when morning came, subordinate adverb clause. Now let's have a look at the homework for your adverb clauses. Okay, this is your homework only for your adverb clause, not for any other clause. Okay, now let's see the first one. And I have done the first one for you as an example. He refuses to go where he is not welcome. So your subordinator is where, and main clause, he refuses to go. Is it complete? Yes. So he refuses to go. Main clause, where he is not welcome. Subordinate adverb clause, because it's telling you it is describing the action to go. Okay, where he will go or he will not go. Okay, next one. He drove fast because he was late. I shall meet you if I have the time. He treated me as though I were a beggar. Do not make a noise while they are studying. I won't let you go until you promise to tell me everything. Finish the essay before you leave. We stayed hungry as we had no money. Okay. Now the next homework is all your clauses. That is your noun, your adjective as well as your adverb clause. Okay. And you have to rewrite as I have written it, not just marking it on the sentence itself. First one. He does not know where I live. I knew where I could find him. Here comes the man you want. He ate as much as he could. He showed me the place where the accident occurred. He shouted as loudly as he could. It is sad that he died so young. Tell me what you want. Ninth one, they returned when the sun set. A student who works hard is sure to pass. People who go to bed late spoil their health. I believe he is innocent. Okay. Now in this last one also now I have put the subordinator, but in the last one I could say I believe he is innocent. Okay. I could omit the that. So you should realize that is missing, and you have to imagine, or you have to think that the that is there, and then look out for your main clause and subordinate clause. Okay. So with this we complete the lesson. Thank you, and if you have any doubt you can surely message me.